Dear students, hope you are fine. So today I am going to take a new chapter, that is the Emperor's Tin Castle. The Emperor's Tin Castle. It is the story, the Road to OZ, written by L. Franklin Baum. That his story, in the group of books, in the short stories. One of the stories I adapted from this, The Roads to Oz. The name of the lesson is The Emperor's Tin Castle. The emperor, who is emperor? The king. And tin, it is a metal used for making boxes. That is. So, here from the name itself, we can understand what is the story. The Emperor's Tin Castle means some of the few persons, they are going to visit a Emperor's castle. Castle means a palace, a huge palace. So it is made out of what? We are making our house or the palaces we have seen. Everything is made out of bricks or stones or wooden. That only. But here he made his palace with tin. And the difference is that the things as well as the palace and all the people, they used to wear the tin as their cloth. So it is an imaginative and wonderful story. Alice in Wonderland, like that one story it is. So here the main characters are Dorothy, then Shaggy Man, Button Bright, and then the Rainbow's Daughter and Tick Tock. These are the main characters in this lesson. So Dorothy, she is an adventure girl. She likes to do something different from others. Adventure means doing something. Nowadays we can watch in the TV, there are adventurous sports like that and all. So the adventure is doing everything different from others. This girl, the name of that girl is Dorothy. She wants to go to a city named as Emerald City. On the way to Emerald City, she wanted to visit the Emperor's Tin Castle. So she is along with some other few friends also is there. And their name are Shaggy Man, Button Bright, who is a little boy who look bright like a button. You know the buttons in your shirt, in your dress. Some of the buttons are very bright and glittering like that. So the button boy is a boy. The Shaggy Man is a man, is a dirty, not. And Shaggy Man is an untidy person. And then another one is Butterfly's Daughter. The name of the is not given. The mother is a butterfly. And the last one is Tick Tock, Mr. Tick Tock. They all started the journey from the place to Emerald City. On the way, they are visited to Emperor's Tin Castle. When they reached the Emperor's Tin Castle, in front of the gate, a old man, the Winkies, they are known as the Winkies. The emperor of the Winkie, that place is known as Emperor of Winkies. They are fond of respecting the guest, welcoming guest. They like to welcome guests and they treat them very well. So this is the way. They are not very much loving persons. It is an imaginary character, imaginary story. Only it is a story. The writer, he made him as a imagination to find such a palace. The last lesson we studied about Tenali Raman and Devaraya. He wanted to build a floating palace. It's an imagination. It's in his dream. Sorry, students. Let us begin. So, here Dorothy and his friends her friends reached the palace, then the emperor himself and the old man Mingis, a wonderful person made of tin. Everyone loved him and he loved them. He likes everyone and every person in the kingdom loved him also. So they all, and he lived where he lived. He lived in a tin castle, and which is a pretty garden in front of the house. Most of you know that in front of your house there's a little small garden will be there with flowers and everything. Some of your gardens they will keep some statues and all. Here it's a the king's garden in front of his palace. He made most of the statues, that is his friend's statues, it is made out of tin. When Devotee and friends enter in the garden, she thinks so. The garden with the king made her as a member of that statue, as well as his friends also is there. So she liked the garden, she played with, and she looked and said, "Oh, how wonderful," she said. "Look, they have made a statue of me." So when she looks the statue, she thinks, "Oh, one of them is mine." She imagined that it's one of mine. So she said, "How wonderful it is. They made one of the statues mine only." Then they reached the grand tin entrance. The entrance means the main hall, the entrance hall, you know. When we are coming to house, the main door will open. Then we will enter the main room of that house. So entrance thing is that the then woodman came running out to greet a man in the tin castle. His name is Tin Woodman. Tin Woodman, he came very fast with a laughing face, with a happiness, and he greeted them very happily. And he was fond of guests, like guests. Then the Tin Woodman was proud of his castle and showed his visitor each and every place in his palace. Castle means a huge, not like a palace, but it is a huge style building will be there, and so it is a straight, it goes like that. So in that castle, he showed him all the places, all the rooms, all the things, everything he has shown to Dorothy and her friends. And in the speciality of that castle is that castle itself made out of tin, and the furnitures and the plates, dishes, glass, everything is made out of tin. So the tin, you know, the color of the tin is silver and it is shining also. So the table, chair, bed, even the floor and walls were made of tin. So I suppose he said the two Winkies are the cleverest tinsmith. So the people, all of them together stand, maybe they are the tinsmiths. They are making tin only. Here the place is famous for tin. That is why they are making their houses and their furniture, their things, and their dress also with tin. And this is the famous tinsmith world. And it would be hard to match this castle, would tell the tarot. Very hard, she replied. It must have the cost of money, remarked Dorothy friend and the shine. Oh, it have a cost of money. They spend a lot of money for constructing such a house because tin is too costly for someone that is. So the world famous tin is made in this play area. That is why they used tin. Some area, if you go, you can see that marble buildings, especially in Rajasthan, because Rajasthan we can see we will get the pure marble, and same as when you go to Assam and all, most of the buildings are made out of wood because Assam forests have teaks are famous for that, so people used to make things as well as the floor as on wood. So some of the area it is familiar with their own things. Same as here also the emperor, the tin woodman, he constructed his house with tin and all the things and all the furnitures as well as the dress are so made. So the Deroti and his friends says that this is the famous place of tin. And they said that they spend a lot of money for the construction of this palace. They said that. Then Devotee said, we would be no better than the rest of the world if you use money to buy things with the. That time Tin Woodman said that we are not able to spend money for that. We are not at all know about money. We are not doing anything with money. We are selling things and we are collecting things only. We use only the things and exchanging the things for buying goods. We are not at all greedy for money and all. We want to make things. We are living happily here. So money is not a matter of us. Here there is no rich and poor. There is no difference between the people. Everyone have their own tin houses and their own tin castles like that only. So we are not giving more value for money. Then fortunately money is not known in the land of Oz. So said that Tin Woodman. Here there is no difference. All are rich, all are poor. There is no poor man, there is no rich man. So there is love and kindness. We have only love and kindness, not other thing. We are giving more importance for love and kindness, kind to others, love others, and we are not giving value for money and all. Who said these words? The old tin woodman said to Dorothy and their friends. The man, the shaggy man cried. He not cried. He said, happily, the land of Oz is surely the best land in all the world. Its people are the happiest people. I would always like to live here. So he said then, if here only the happiness is there, kindness towards others, I wanted to stay here. I don't want to go any other places. Who said these words? Said by Shaggy Man. Now, said the emperor, you must all go to your own rooms. Now, you came here, you wanted to be fresh, you wanted to take rest. So here a lot of rooms are there. I've provided for each and everyone separate rooms. You can go there and you can fresh up and you can dress up and you can take little while rest. Then you can come to our dinner hall where we will provide food for you. So Teroti and friends, each of them got separate room. They went there, their own rooms, and they take rest and they dressed and they came back to the dinner room or the dining room. At dinner, Teroti sat in the dinner table and ate her food from the tin plates. So everyone sat on the dining table. You know the dining table where we will have our food. So every friends and the Tin Woodman also sat together and they have their food. But they use the plates, the table and the sheets cover the table. Everything is made out of tin. They take the plates, they have, and they from the tin dishes, from just like silver, it's shiny because the light reflects on it and it will shine like a silver. And then what pleased us most, what make an interesting thing is that in the dinner hall there is an orchestra. What is an orchestra? The people himself, the orchestra means the musicians, they have played in different instruments, string instruments, tabla also is there, different instruments they play. So this group of people is known as orchestra. And while they are eating, they play this, and they are also not tin, they are the ordinary wingies, but the instruments they played are made out of tin. The tin trumpet is there, tin fiddles are there, tin drums are there, flutes are there, horns and all. So they spend that evening till telling the stories about hearing the story. The Tin Woodman ordered to go the Emerald City. He said that now the time is up, we have the dinner, then we can go to the Emerald City. Then he asked Dorothy and his friends, may I come along with you? May I come along with you? And can I help you on the way? I can help you. How I know the way to Emerald City. So he asked, may I come along with you? Then Dorothy and her friends answered yes. Dorothy said she was happy to have another friend join. So one more friend has joined. Who was that? That is Old Tin Woodman. Then the next morning, the Tin Woodman went with the brightly polished and sparkling in the sunlight. His axe and tin blade and the handle was covered with carved sheets of set of diamonds. So he dressed like morning. Everyone go to their own room, and in the early morning they wake up and they dressed, and the old man, the Tin Woodman also dressed and come. He is sparkling, his dresses are twinkling like a silver diamond dress, because he used to wear the silver dresses or the tin and dresses, and in his hand there is a blade and a handle with, and that blade have a handle and it is covered the carved tin sheet, and the handle is covered with a carving means designs on there, and with the sets of diamonds are there. The Winkies gathered near the castle and gates to cheer their emperor as he marched away. So when they are going, that all the Winkies, all the people in the castle gathered in front of the gate, and they marched towards to the away to the king, to where they want to go. They wanted to reach to go to the Emerald City. The Tin Woodman, Dorothy and all her friend marched off along the yellow brick road towards the Emerald City to meet the Princess Ozma. So why they are going to Emerald City? They wanted to see the princess. The princess, so what's the name of the princess? Osman. Osma. Her name is Osma. So they wanted to meet her. So one old man along with Dorothy. Dorothy is the princess of the Tin Woodman, as well as Shaggy Man and Button Bright, the butterfly's daughter, and Mr. Tick Tock. These are all the 6 persons together. They started their march towards the Emerald City. The color of the road is made with yellow bricks. In the day, they straightly they gone there to visit the princess. Children, listen here. I've given some characters are there. Here it is Dorothy, Shaggy Man, Button Bright, the Rainbow Daughter, Mr. Tick Tock, and the Tin Woodman. These are the characters note down in your notebook. Now I am going to give you some meaning. That is shaggy, grand, fortunately gathered. Shaggy meaning word untidy, not neat. Grand means large and beautiful. Fortunately, luckily, gathered, collected. The, and the one word you wanted to write these also. The ruler of an empire, king, is known as emperor. The structure from which water is sent up into the air used to decorate parks and garden. What is that? Fountains. A group of musicians playing together. The musicians, they are playing together. It is known as orchestra. Musical instrument that are played by blowing air into them. Trumpets. The musical instrument with string, fiddles. So these are the word meanings and one word I have given. Please go through, listen the video, then you can write, copy these words and meanings, everything in your notebook, then read the test book. Thank you, students. Thank you so much.